Hey guys, how you doing? Canal here. Let's get into the watches. I didn't really find much. I mean, it doesn't really matter these days. We're in earnings season, and so one of the good things I love about earnings season, you don't really have to scan as much. So even if the market looks kind of like it's just sitting around and you're not finding that many good setups in your scans, you will find stuff to play. Just that pops up out of the blue that are more earnings related. If you go on our site, I've got like 30 videos on how to play earnings breakouts, how to play PR gappers, what to look for in earnings season. So you guys can go check it out if you just Google it in, like the education section. They'll all be there. So that's, all we did today was, we were playing like earnings type plays. And then that seemed to be where all the juice was today. But in terms of the market, so we've just had a couple digestion days. Nothing really happening with the actual index. As you can see, we're kind of right above, right our breakout spot. We're just in a consolidation phase, which usually means the market, at least in these type of cycles, usually means the market's kind of waiting for some type of news, or people are a little bit apprehensive about something, and so we're just chilling. I'm not that big of a reader in terms of what news is coming, so I don't know when the dates are of the next economic reports or anything like that. And I don't think it really matters. We more importantly will always be watching the price action of the market. And so far, the market action has been pretty healthy, but it's been a little bit muted the last couple days, and that's why I got the inkling that maybe there's probably some news coming around along the way. But this last 2 days, the range has been so tight, so I'd expect some type of a sharp move in the next day or two. It could be up or down. Right now, the bulls are in control here. We've had a really nice thrust up. We finally got above that range, and there's just a lot that, at least on a technical level, the market's held up pretty well. And so, till we start breaking some levels of support, then I'll be more bullish than bearish. But on the, for the most part, I'm just doing day trading right now, anyways, as it's earnings season, and I love day trading during earnings seasons. You get the big blow ups and the big run ups. So let's take a look at ANTH here. We've been just consolidating. I like this daily if it can come out of range here. It looks like maybe about 110 is about the lid. If that happens, we can see it pop to 125 or so. APRI. This one's just flagging right here. It could pop right now, right to the 200-day moving average. Keep an eye on that one. PSTI, nice consolidation. This stock's always been a turd, but huge break, and now we're just really having a nice tight consolidation here. Look for a break of that flag. AH had some news this morning or last night. Had a nice pop, and now a lot of the stocks that had big gaps today faded during the day. This one held most of its gap. You could see here in terms of on a technical level, right? It was a big break over 12 here. I think this stock will be in play tomorrow. We'll keep it on watch. Vivis, right? I actually missed my alert on this. I was goofing around and I missed a short at 22. But you can see, right? It's still got more lows in it. I definitely see a touch to, $18 in the cards on this one. And then Trip. So Trip, it's just had kind of a low volume pop right to the top of its range here. The top of its breakdown bar. So I'm actually looking at this on the short side. If we start failing at this level, then I'll be looking at this for a potential short. As right, if you look at the volume pattern on this, what do you see? I mean, the bars here, right? I mean, it was most likely a relief bounce or a dead cat bounce. And so we start failing around this level, we don't fill this gap, then I'll be looking at this on the short side, and we'll keep that going. And now in terms of, some of the, if you were looking, let me kind of narrow this thing down over here in terms of my trading platform. Let's see if I can get this thing in view for you guys. Right? Check out some of these stocks, right? These were some of the kind of gappers and runners for today that we were playing in the chat room. In earnings season, a lot of these stocks will have what we call continuation plays. So when they take out the previous day's lows or highs, there'll be a whole host of types of setups. So keep these in line. Some of these stocks like Cross and COH, I think that these stocks are going to be in play for quite a few days. If not the coming weeks, as they're, earnings related type plays. So keep those on your list, and we'll be good to go for tomorrow. Take care.